beautiful soul. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am Seer Cypher. Welcome or welcome back if you already welcome in or welcome back if you already know me. I'm a psychic medium, light worker, starseed, creative intuitive soul that is gifted to you now in this beautiful moment to give you some guidance on your journey forward. Everything that you need from me will be listed down in the description box below, so go check that out if you feel called to. If this message is showing up for you, then there are definitely messages in here for you that you need to be receiving. This is a general message, so make sure you take the bits that resonate, leave behind the rest. Whatever's left behind will be for someone else. And I'm trusting that Spirit has connected us now in this beautiful moment for a good reason. So let's just dive into today's reading. Let's just open up. What does Spirit want to be telling us about today? Oh, just had incense run all the way down to the... Okay, so the moon is here in reverse, okay? Moon in reverse. Moon in reverse can be clarity coming on board, coming online. The moon in reverse can talk about seeing through some kind of fear, like breaking through a fear. Let's get a little bit more info with this message. The Emperor in reverse. And we've got 10 of Swords here. Oh, okay. So what I'm getting for this, right, because the Emperor is that force, that very masculine presence, that masculine energy within that creates an element, a space of protection, a space of order and structure that becomes a very sturdy foundation for us to access and open up to play. So what I feel like is happening here with it in reverse, you've had a fear around playing. You've had a fear. It feels like you've had an imbalanced physical, you've shown up lacking some kind of structure in the physical, which has been rooted in some kind of unknown fear of yours, okay? The beautiful part of this message is the Ten of Swords, because the Ten of Swords depicts a death. So this is what's ending for you. What is coming to its end is some inability, some fear that's rooted in your subconscious mind that was preventing you from actually being able to access stability in the physical, okay? Let's just get a little bit more here. The Ten of Swords is, when the Ten of Swords arrives, it's like you've been putting in a lot of work, a lot of healing work in order to get you to this very point. And the tens are all about crossing a finish line and actually receiving a harvest. Your harvest is a death of this old oppressive fear that would lead you to create things in the physical that weren't stable. That would lead you to create things where you weren't actually safe. And therefore you could never fully play. Okay? We've got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords in this deck is actually... Is it the Knight? So we've got the... Oh, it's actually the Queen. Yeah, because there's no king in these decks. It's the highest card you can get is the Queens. I love the way it's done like that. Like it sort of flips the feminine, masculine properties. So yeah, this is the Queen of Swords. Yeah, look at that. I love this. So the journey that you've been on, okay, you've learnt boundaries from this. The Queen of Swords is the double mind card, if you think about it, because all the queens are subconscious cards. They're all subconscious cards. And the Queen of Swords has used her conscious mind, her unconscious mind, and her higher mind in order to get her to where she is. She's not the nurturing energy. She's not super loving. That's not what she's there for. She is the protector of our boundaries, the protector and enforcer of our truth. She doesn't care about anyone else. She cares about honoring the truth. Okay? She's like a surgeon. She'll cut out whatever she has to. So this is the part of you that's really activated right now. Okay. There is an end phase that's coming in here. It's like you've had to like really honor your boundaries here. You've expanded. That's what it is. You've expanded on how you honor your boundaries. This feels like communication. This feels like even throat chakra, highly supported, protected, and guided by spirit. Sorry if it's getting dark. I'm going to light it up, but yeah. This is an expansion. Oh my gosh. This is the Strength card. Strength. It's taken a lot. Oh my God. The Strength card is all about the feminine energy, the feminine magic. It's about creating, it's about how we speak to our subconscious mind. You've communicated in new ways to your subconscious mind to reprogram it. And it's created a new love for oneself, a new loving dynamic in the subconscious mind. Like now the subconscious mind is reprogrammed into love. Therefore, you protect your boundaries fiercely. Yeah, look, there's the philosophical transformation, the inner transformation, because it's the Death card. I'm going to take it. There's been a huge transformation in your subconscious mind. So there's been an internal expansion, okay, in, all the ways that you show up, right? A Chariot as well. Wow, Chariot. Okay, let's get a little bit more info here with the Moon card in reverse, Spirit. What's this about? Thank you. Overly critical self VU. Yo. It's so funny. I can see myself here on my laptop and it's so dark, but I'll lighten it up, but yeah. Oh well, who cares? Overly critical self view. That's where the fears were. In the subconscious mind. The moon is the subconscious mind. There's so much happening here in your subconscious. There's a death happening. There's a death of an old oppressive version of you that is dying in the subconscious. Wow. You're no longer being overly critical of yourself. You're no longer being overly critical of like you in the physical, of your creations, of your gifts. You know, the thing with this Death card, with the Strength card as well, is like by us speaking more lovingly and using our feminine magic upon our subconscious mind, new levels of auto-suggestion, affirmations, right? Where was I going with that? Oh, we reclaim gifts, because a lot of the self-hate that can come through there with the exhalation, with exiling parts of ourselves that we deem inappropriate or not good enough, not enough, we actually exile some of our gifts, because it's usually to do with our unique properties that maybe don't fit into, like with when we're at school. And we learn from a young age to block that part of ourselves out because it's too much to handle, right? That's what's coming online. The problem you're trying to solve is self-hate. I didn't even read that there. Self-judgment. Self-hate's been strong. Self-hate's been the thing that's been preventing you from being able to build a very orderly, structured, physical dynamic where you're able to actually play in life. It's all been about burden. Yeah. What's this Emperor in reverse, Spirit? Oh, I love this message already. It's so empowering. The pause and reflection, adjusting, resting for expansion of a current focus. Making it match better. Yeah, you're making your life match better. Okay, the 7 is all about discerning. So you're absolutely in a period of discerning. You're planting seeds. Oh, you're in preparation mode, my love. That's what it is. With this death phase, you may still be feeling it. So Spirit's preparing you for what's coming. Spirit's you're in a stage of preparation. That does want to come through, even though I don't fully see it in the cards right now. But it will come through. So let's just keep going. So it also feels like the programming or the fears really kept you from being able to rest in your life. Yeah, being able to rest. Because play is directly connected to rest. You're evaluating new beliefs. Okay, what is this Ten of Swords? Spirit. Thank you. Agreeing to someone else's dreams. Yeah, so this really feels like faking the fulfillment, solo achievement. Okay, so this feels like you've been doing a lot of the work, right, on your own. You've achieved something massive here, and you might not even be celebrating it with very many people. Okay, it's so dark you can almost barely see me. I could get a light out, but like I should just stop focusing on that. Yeah, there's some kind of mastery here that's achieved. 10-10 as well, so it's the end of a phase here. Faking the fulfillment. You're no longer faking it. You're no longer faking being happy or loving your life, because now it's becoming real. That's what I feel. Someone else's dream keeps popping out to me. Agreeing to someone else's dream. And I feel like that's what we can sometimes do when our own dream is just too much. It feels like too much, right? What's this Knight of Swords, which is actually the Queen of Swords, Spirit? So Queen of Wands, which is like a glow up. Releasing over cautiousness, releasing a scarcity mindset is coming out. Oh my God, this is what the Queen is cutting out. This is what the Queen is cutting out. You're realigning with the truth of things. You're realigning with the truth. You're no longer perceiving limitation. You're cutting out limitation. You're cutting out fears, which is literally the moon in... Oh my God. The moon in reverse. So you're no longer going to be perceiving limitation. You're expanding your beliefs. You're expanding your expectations. You're expanding what you believe and deem as possible. It's literally expanding out of scarcity. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Where did they go? This Strength card, Spirit. It's this Strength card. Yeah, whatever boundaries you're instilling here, it's like serving you. Unique power, expanding through mental imprisonment. Literally, you're breaking out of something. I've been seeing a lot of 4s and 8s, 488, 848, you know, that kind of like done at 44. Yeah, I already said that. Or 408, that kind of thing. So maybe you're seeing that, but it can point to a duplication. It can point to a big expansion, right? An unlimited doubling, something like that. So yeah, there's like, you're breaking out of some kind of imprisonment. You're in charge. Oh my God, you're in charge. What's this Death card? You are absolutely in charge now with this Strength card. It feels like your soul's in charge now. You've got your energy under wraps. You've got your energy in line. Oh, the transformation is... You're transforming out of fearing the unknown. Now you're like dancing in the unknown. You're no longer overworking your creations. You're no longer letting a past process affect your vision, right? You're letting go of a past process to fulfill a new vision. This is because with the Death card, I always see it as one door closing, one door opening. Okay? You're opening a door to harmony. Oh my God. Oh my God. This message is so freaking cool. Okay, let's just get a little bit more info here. Do I want these ones? I don't think I actually do. Yeah, no. I'm feeling these ones. Okay, Spirit, any other messages that want to come through for this beautiful angel watching? You are here to be seen by many, my love. Here to be seen by many. And the fears have been holding you back from that. They've been holding you back from that because it's been scary, right? The fears have been like, don't be too much. Don't be too unique. You might get burned at the stake. You're being watched. Being watched by many eyes. You're being watched by copycats. There's a copycat in your energy. There's going to be copycats with someone so unique and so individual and such a groundbreaking soul is literally how Spirit just gave it to me. There's going to be copycats. There's going to be people that want to emanate your energy, but nobody can take what you have. No one can take your uniquity. Black sheep. That's how you're so individual. That's what I just keep getting from that energy. You're so individual. I feel like you're going to be helping a lot of black sheep individuals, okay, by you radiating and stepping up and stepping out. Bird's eye view. Yeah, you're seeing from a very high perspective here. Especially with the Queen of Swords. You're seeing from all aspects of the mind. Spiritual warfare, yo, spiritual warfare. Yeah, you're dealing with it. But it feels like, look, there's also a genius activation. That's giving the strength card, right? Because we bring back online. Our inner child gift, right? Look, there's play. Literally play. Oh my gosh. Life's going to get really freaking fun for you. Family members might be the spiritual warfare senders. Hate to say it. It's common. It's very common. You're in between two timelines. Look, that's giving that death card, okay? The old timeline is this one that believed in fear. And the new timeline is one that's completely released of it. So you may still be in a little bit of a tug of war between the two, or you know, some days you can harness it more than others, something like that, but never fear. I probably should have got a light out for this. Oh well. New spiritual gifts are coming online. Look at that, the message is just repeating now. So yeah, new spiritual gifts are coming online, and it's been gifts that you have exiled in the past, okay? So I am going to leave the message there. Beautiful angel, thank you so much for sticking to the end of this video. Your support means the world to me. Thank you so very much. If you'd like to get a personal reading, head down to my description box below. Send me an email. I also have a website. You can check out my services. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your comments. And thank you so much for your donations. I appreciate them so very much. Make sure you subscribe to become part of the tribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Sending you love. Bye.